to get it down. We can't wait to go all the way in Naivasha. But before Naivasha, we are at the Kasarani Stadium, definitely at the World Rally Championship Safari Rally Secretariat offices. And today we'll be talking to the WRC event director, Jim Kahumbura. We're excited to have him on board, to have him here. And he'll give us all the details that are happening before. Let's start with this race, ARC. How's everything? 2 days to go.
It's ready.
Yes.
You can see, if you look behind me, there are no cars anymore. They have all gone to Naivasha. We are closing the offices now and heading to the service park.
Yes, and I know we will be there and we'll be streaming this live on Safari Rally Kenya TV across all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, for those people who, of course, definitely it's not a spectator event, but what should people expect when they will be watching whatever is going down in Naivasha?
You know, because of COVID, we don't have spectators, but of course we expect the rally fans to show up somewhere, but we are ready for them. But we are doing the stages that we will be doing in June. The only difference is we are doing them one round instead of the normal 2 rounds per day. So we start from tomorrow, no, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There are some stages which are missing, like the Hell's Gate. We are not doing Hell's Gate for this event. We are not doing Oceanian for this event, and we are doing the other 4.
Yes, and continue.
And we understand Naivasha is raining.
Yes. Oh.
So it's going to be wet.
Yes.
And we look forward to it.
Yes, I know. It's always quite the thing when we're talking to the rally drivers, when they think about those conditions, it gets it even more exciting.
Oh yeah, it's exciting and it's different. You know, some drivers can't drive in wet.
Yes.
Others are good in dry. We already have 35 entries.
Wow.
25 Kenyans and 10 from other countries. So we expect very good competition.
Yes, and I always like the rivalry between Kenyan drivers and Ugandan drivers.
It's very fierce. No, Ugandan, they are good. They are good crowd pullers. But I don't see them beating the Kenyan boys.
No, we don't. Yes. And of course, as we talk about the COVID-19 pandemic, just tell us some of the measures that have been put in place to make sure the crews and their drivers are well protected and well taken care of.
Yeah, you know, at the service park, we have 2 stage sections. The one HD1 is the red zone. It's only the drivers and their services who can enter that zone. The other one is where other people can be. But you remember, if you enter the red zone, you can't leave. You cannot go. So you stay there until we close the day. We check them every morning and when they leave. And tomorrow morning, before they come in the red zone, we check them again. If you got in the same zone for COVID, we will not allow you to enter. But the other zone, you can stay, but you're still also checking them. So
temperature checks, everything, sanitizers, everything is on the ground? Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. Let's now talk about how this this event we are looking forward to this weekend is acting as a build-up to the big event, that is the WRC Safari Rally event in June. And I know you've talked about some of the stages, how they will be used and all that. So just tell us how ready and how the is using this event to get ready for that big event.
You know, remember we were supposed to have run this event last year, which did not happen because of the COVID. So we decided to use this as practice stage, including our officials, including our doctors, including our marshals. They are all going to be there, but of course reduced numbers. The idea is we do not want to make any mistakes in June during the WRC event. So any mistakes we do now, we are intending to make sure that it does not happen again in June. That's the bottom line of this event. It's a dry run for WRC.
Yes.
The stages we are not doing, like Hell's Gate, is a 9-kilometer stage. It will be good. Then Oceanian is closed road. There are only 2 stages there, which we are sure they will be able to perform.
Yes. And I know it takes a lot to put up such a global masterpiece, which you're expecting in June. Delve further into the details of what is still needed to make sure WRC is a success.
You know, the service park is already there.
Yes. Which will be the biggest?
Yeah, which is the biggest. Now, we are using the service park now with the drivers who they are using that service park now. The only difference is they will not have the WRC standards. You know, those guys come with their own inbuilt offices.
Yes.
Inbuilt
everything.
Including catering they do for themselves. But we are going to have to try to have our drivers do as much as possible like they will be doing in June. You remember, they've already shipped the equipment for WRC
Yeah.
from Southampton, and we expect to be here mid next month.
Yes.
These equipments are going direct to the service park,
So straight from the port
to
to Naivasha.
And they want to set them up before June 1. Drivers' cars are already going to be, I think 3 have already been shipped from Italy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they are coming. The others are going to be shipped next week. Within another 1 week, all the cars will be here.
So you're saying this office is going to be super duper busy.
We are going to,
Like you've been busy, but busiest
if you
season.
came here on Monday and yesterday, you would say, what's going on here? But today, everybody has gone. So from beginning of June, we are going to be super busy. And you remember, you move our offices from Nairobi to Naivasha 10 days before the start of the event. So you have nothing to do in Nairobi. Including the officials coming are going from airport Nairobi. Okay, they might have spent a night if they come very early, but they are meant to go direct to Naivasha.
Wonderful.
Naivasha, we have taken all the hotels. We have put up 4 camping centers for the marshals, the security, and the safety.
Yes, and you're talking about how Naivasha now, the hotels, are fully booked already. So tell us more, how Kenya is set to benefit from this event?
COVID, hotels were closed because of COVID. Now we have to use those hotels in Naivasha. And you remember, we are many.
Yes.
And we have taken all of them. Including, the teams have already booked and booked the same hotels for June. So we expect Naivasha to benefit a lot with the business we are going to give them.
Yes. And also let's talk about how supportive the government has been, starting with the WRC and all the way to the WRC. If you can break it down for us.
The government has been very, very supportive. Anything we ask for, we got. Even now, anything we want from the government, we are getting it first hand. And we have about 5 ministries we are dealing with directly. And they are giving us anything we want. We ask for it, we are given.
All right. Now let's talk to the fans. I know the rally enthusiasts, they're waiting to see. So many people are talking about the differences between the Safari Rally then and what is going to happen in June. If you can break it down for us.
You realize when we used to rally,
Back in the day.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
we had the Group A cars and the Group N. We only had about two cars, Group A and Group N. Now this time we have WRC 1. Those are about the guys who are given the $1 million cars.
Wow.
Then we have WRC 2. Now those are the Group A's of our days. Now if you go to the manufacturers, now they have their own competition among themselves.
Yes.
Then the Group B's, the WRC 2, they are the upcoming young drivers who are being retained by the teams now.
Yeah.
That in case they lose the first driver, they go to the WRC 2 driver.
Yes.
And they are quick. Then we have what we are calling now R5 cars. Those are the cars which used to be Group A. Don't be cheated by anybody. They are quick.
They're very fast.
And then the Rocos, who drive, the Kenyans and the Ugandans and Africans, they have been on these roads.
Yes.
The foreigners have not driven on Kenya for 19 years.
Wow. Yeah.
So they have the disadvantage that the Kenyans and the Africans have advantage of having driven on those roads before. You remember they only be on that road on Wednesday in June.
Yeah.
Now, the Rocos are already there on the ground, so they know how it feels
Yeah.
on the terrain.
Yeah. So it will be quite different, and also that. And just moving on, still on the Safari Rally, also, as we had talked earlier, we toured down there, there was El Mentaita, which is very beautiful, and all the other stages. If for rally enthusiasts, which kind of stages can you pinpoint and say, these ones will be the stages?
The day will be around to have spectators.
Yeah.
The best stage you don't have to miss is Soisab and Kedong.
Yeah.
They are very good road and fast.
Yes.
Then we have the Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Everybody who wants to see those cars go to Hell's Gate.
The power stage.
The power stage is 9 kilometers. Very good road. Smooth. Smooth. I say smooth is not tarmac, but it's smooth.
Yes.
And if you allow people to go in, you don't have to move.
Yes.
You can see the whole 9 kilometers from one station.
Yeah.
You know, you're coming from Okaria 4 at the start, heading out Hell's Gate. That's a stage you cannot miss, although we'll be only running it once, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's a stage you don't miss. Camera guys, you guys, that's the stage to cover.
That is the stage to cover.
Yeah.
Amazing. And we also can't wait to be there. As we finish the interview, just your parting shot. I know it's ready, set, go, ARC, but our minds definitely and eyes are looking at the WRC Safari Rally. But what is your parting shot, Jim?
We're going to have a very good event.
Yeah.
We are determined to make it a success and to just showcase what you're going to do in June.
Amazing.
Rally enthusiasts, so long as they can stand off the road, keep their social distancing, they can see the cars from Naivasha. We will be using the Moi South Road. They can watch those cars on the road, but we will not allow them to go in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jim Kahumbura, WRC Event Director, Safari Rally Event Director, just talking to us here on Safari Rally Kenya TV, telling us about the ARC, which kicks off in 2 days. That is 23rd to the 25th in Naivasha. We'll be there to bring everything live, and also we'll have more interviews with him as days go by. Don't forget, the WRC Safari Rally is back on your screens and everywhere in June. That will be a very huge event after 19 years. We are excited, Jim. We are excited.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. Asante sana. Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm Shano Simbo. Till next time.